It's a brand new week, and we're here for episode 4 of The Tuck with the show host, me, Edward, and I'm also welcomed today by
Ray, baby, what it do, y'all?
What's up, everybody? It's Eli here.
I can't.
And if you have the latest episode, we're gonna give you a quick recap. Well, not a quick recap, but enough to keep you invested and enjoying. So there's gonna be a juicy one, and why not just start off with what you said, baby?
It's juicy, baby.
It's juicy. And speaking of juicy, we had J-Lo pull through, give them a message. I want to start from there. How did we feel about that?
Like, let's dive right into it.
Dive
the
right
budget.
They did their whole little mirror thing. They read the little message, and pretty much they got to work.
No.
We're told that 1,000 nights J-Lo, right?
Yes, 1,000 nights of J-Lo. That's what it was.
What do we think about that?
Okay, time out. First of all, what mic are you using? Because you keep cutting in and out. Oh, that's so weird. Is she cutting in for you, Eli?
I feel like it's coming in and out too. I wasn't gonna say anything.
I was like, I can't even reply to what you're saying. So I'm like, yeah.
He's like, I.
Is that better?
Yes.
Okay.
100 times.
Oh.
Do we have a breakdown for this week?
Okay. The Wi-Fi is just not fucking with you. The Wi-Fi does not want you to talk.
I think that's what it is. I don't think it's the mic. I think it's the Wi-Fi. Which?
What is? Did you pay Optimum this year?
Not this year.
Because it's up and it's up and it's up and it's up. She is weighted over there.
Hello.
The woman was too stunned to speak.
All right, so I'm responding then this time around.
Okay, that's good. Now you're saying full sentences and it doesn't come.
Don't say over 5 words. Once you start to say over 5 words, you should be like fucking up. So just be like yes or like very short response.
So Raymond, take it away.
Go ahead, Ray. What you thought about J-Lo?
All right. But I want to talk about so many other things though. We gotta get back to it. Get record scratch.
Take lead on this.
Okay.
This mic is
first
chopped.
things first. First things first. The girls come back into the workroom and offer rips. Miss Jasmine Kennedy is like, boo-hoo, woe is me. Very much like, everyone pay attention to me. She was giving Laganja when she was like, I feel very attacked, like crying for no reason. And we're like, girl, you're safe. And Bosco was like, that's a lot of emotion for safe. And it was very that. So I already see that there's going to be a lot of energy coming from that corner. I'm very happy that I didn't see her as my top because this showed me a different side to Jasmine and I wasn't expecting. And the girls were not having it, as we saw this whole episode. Well, let me not say the whole episode, but the beginning of the episode, Cornbread and Jasmine. Can we unpack that?
Oh, absolutely.
Because, oh my God, I just cannot.
Cornbread was dogging her. I understand because.
Girl, you keep coming in and out. Can you hear me?
Wait, are you speechless or buffering?
I just came up on my thing that it's unstable.
Maybe you should do it from the phone. Like don't even use the mic. Like just maybe do it from your phone.
Why? Not unstable. Oh my God.
Is this better?
Like right.
No, this is just a sign that we need to record in person together.
Honestly. Okay, I can't. Oh my God. Okay, Cornbread and Jasmine. Eli, give me your 2 cents because I know you know good shade.
I am ready. I think I'm on the same page as Cornbread. I'm just ready for Jasmine to just shut the fuck up at this point. Like,
Oh my
just shut up. Like, she literally explains, like, she apologizes for talking too much by talking too much. Like, I'm so
Yeah.
sorry that I talk too much and take the weight of the floor from you guys, but it's just that blah 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 blah. Like, just shut the fuck up.
People on
You
the
would be a
blogs
lot
are
more
saying
likable.
they think that she has ADHD, and then also mixed in with like any anxiety she may have is why she like overcompensates and like does not let anybody finish a sentence and keeps interjecting with like when people talk. But Corbett was not letting her have it. She was like, I don't. Oh, she was like, I do not give a damn. You're gonna.
Cornbread was saying what we were all thinking from like our couch.
Literally, but it was like
she talked that much.
I don't think she talks that much, but
she does.
I don't think this is the most camera time she's gotten in a while.
And she said, "Let me strap on my chatty boots." And
I think what happened was she just kept milking it. She was just not getting the memo. Just shut the fuck up. That's all we're asking for.
I don't know.
Unless like they're portraying her to be this person, like to cause a little bit of like drama in the group. I don't know. Is that like maybe that's a possibility?
Well, I think they definitely want to create some sort of like drama storyline. Again, Drag Race has geared more towards a kumbaya state. And then with last season, they were getting some drama and they saw that the ratings were going up. So I think they're taking any little thing that they can and blowing it up. So this, I would say, exchange between Jasmine and Cornbread, I don't think it was as aggressive or as awkward as they made it seem, but they freaking added the music, they added those cut scenes perfectly so that it looked very much like, oh my God, they about to like fight each other. And then when they went into the teams, so they did their teams. The team captains was Willow and Maddie. Monet exchanged on the pit stop. It said whenever they put the camera on Maddie, she looks like a kid in trouble. Like she just sits there and she's like, and like so scared, and I was crying because it's so true. He literally looks like a little kid that got in trouble. But that's a lot. Imagine being at the bottom and then they're like, okay, well now you're a captain. Show us what you made. I would have been like, girl,
it's also a good opportunity to like show what you got. Like I couldn't
redeem yourself,
but I'm gonna give it to you this week.
I don't know. I would have been like, can I just take a moment to breathe?
Well, I think they did a good job picking their teams.
I thought the teams were divided very well. I will say I thought Willow's team was gonna be like the obvious winners because they had a lot of powerhouses on that team.
Cornbread, Lady Camden,
Kerri,
Georgia.
Yes, everybody. I was like, okay, they won, but Team Maddie legit surprised me. I was very.
And then I thought it was like weird. Like just to piggyback off what you said, like that Jasmine went after beefing with.
Oh my God! Okay,
Cornbread,
would you guys have done that?
I think I would go where I want to win. Who I think is gonna win.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like, we could be beefing, but we better pull that shit together because I want this win. So I don't know, but I also feel like it could be awkward.
I would have gone with Willow's team too if we're looking at the list, and because of the fact that it was an acting challenge and they knew they were getting themselves into that, like. I'd be like, okay, how is Alyssa Hunter gonna serve my team right now, right?
Right.
Angeria, I feel like before seeing her this week, we were like, oh, okay, a pageant queen. Diabetes too, it was like, okay, is she a filler queen or is she here to like show what she got?
Right.
Metamorphosis, the straight one, and then Orion Story went home. So they were that team where it's like, oh, I don't know.
I feel like if I was her, I would have like been intimidated by the other team. Like Team Willow, I would have been intimidated by them. And then I would have been like, let me go to Team Maddie because I have more opportunity to shine and be like a superstar on that end.
Right.
So I don't know. If it was up to me, I think I would have went Team Maddie just because I'm like, I will literally shit on all y'all. And I will, outside of looking in, no tea, no shade. A lot of those queens have been in the bottom or have not really made noise. So I would have been over there. But nonetheless, she chose to go to Team Willow, and they had their shady moments, especially between Cornbread and Jasmine. Of course, they just kept on. But I also felt like Cornbread was not letting her breathe.
Like she was on her neck?
Yes, every little thing. She was taking notes. She's like, real quick, can you pay attention? Because if you're taking notes, you're not paying attention. And it's like, she is literally...
Like, are you bullying her?
Like, why are you breathing?
Literally.
Right. But
And
I
they
feel
kept
like
her rolling her eyes.
I feel like Team Maddie is like a misfit team. Like it's like I don't even want to say the underdogs, but it's like all those people that are like,
The
like
misfits. A lot of
yeah,
a lot of the queens who aren't, I don't think are getting as much screen time, or like I don't see them winning other than Angeria. Like I think that was a star for me.
Agreed.
right.
Which
And
is like
Edward,
exactly. I think if Jasmine would have gone to that team, then she would have had a better chance at standing out because Angeria was the clear star
right.
of that
And
group. Like
I was chewing it up. I was cracking up with every single scene.
and that's why she won, because everybody else. I mean, granted,
Nigeria.
I was definitely surprised by a lot of her team. Like Deja Sky surprised me with her acting. I thought she did really good. I think Daya Betty even did really good. And even Maddie Morphosis was pretty good. But I don't know. Push comes to
I wasn't
shove.
a fan of this challenge really.
I think Alyssa had a hard time with this challenge, and it sucks to hear the same kind of quote unquote excuse of like it's not my first language.
Yeah.
But again,
Meanwhile,
like when I hear it translated in my brain, I'm like, oh, I get what you're going for.
yeah, but even so, we've had queens who had that, barrier of language, especially, and they just turn it out and make it funny. I think she should have played on that. I think a lot of the queens, what they didn't do right in this challenge was that they tried to do a teaser based off of other seasons instead of like doing a teaser based off of their own season,
Right.
like making it funny, but this is our teaser. So therefore,
Did they even air the teaser?
no.
Well, there you go.
But I feel like what's her name? Alyssa Hunter could have really played on that language barrier and made it like funny and like made it their own teaser. Like, oh, we don't know what she's saying. She's just crazy. Or like, oh, going off in Spanish or something. She could have done it so much. And she didn't do good. Just like how Lady Camden, she was playing off the fact that, she is from the UK, but she was trying to play it as if she's American. So she kept like slipping up certain American UK things. I was like, that's so smart. Like you understood the challenge. I don't know. But let's dissect the teams.
I think Lady Camden was kind of underlooked. I didn't even think about that.
Underlooked.
But it was, I did chuckle at that scene. I remember.
But we have Team Willow. Let's go through each of them. So on Team Willow, it was Jasmine Kennedy. I really don't remember her doing anything. Do y'all?
You mean besides talk?
Besides talk in the beginning? I don't remember what she did in the challenge. I don't even think they showed her other than that one time in the beginning. Jasmine Kennedy.
But you're talking about for the trailer, no?
Yeah, I'm gonna go through the team and talk about each queen's performance. And Jasmine Kennedy, I just don't remember her.
Yeah, I think that's we're all buffering. Like, what was?
Like, what did she do? So bye. Then Georges was on that team. I genuinely think she deserved to be in the bottom.
Yes.
She should have been lip syncing for her life.
They were talking challenge-wise, yeah.
Out of everybody, really?
Yes, she. First of all, even she had a lot of screen time, and in those moments, it was like, "Girl, I don't get where you're going with this. You look uncomfortable. You look a little off." And then
look a little off.
We'll unpack even more why I think
that brings up the conversation. Do we think that Georges is like an Instagram?
I think definitely that she's one of the newer generations of queens who are like I don't know what it is with Georges. Like I really do like Georges. I really do see her going far, but then she has these moments that I'm just like, I don't know. There's something very, very off sometimes. Like this was one of those moments where I was like, I don't know. Like I feel like they're really pushing you because you're just like adorable and tiny and like you serve a good look. But like, is there more? Like, do you actually have like the versatility that?
Well, she's been safe back to back, right?
Yes. Like she has not been in the bottom. She was in the top the past 2 episodes that she's been in. And then she was safe this time. But she even said that she should have been in the bottom, but whatever, girl. Next, then we have Kerri Colby.
I thought she looked great. Like
okay, let's strictly focus on their performance in the challenge.
Well, I felt like it fell kind of flat. Like I agree. Like with Michelle, I think Michelle had made a comment like she could have done more with it, or I don't know. It wasn't enough. Like I feel like she thought her looks were gonna carry her, and it clearly
She's
didn't.
resting on
I mean,
pretty.
she served, but it wasn't giving.
I mean, are those so real boobs?
Also, I do not appreciate that they used the teaser from this challenge in the teaser for the season promo, because that's the outfit when Kerri Colby is like, somebody, mama, come get this hoe. So I thought that there was drama there or something, but no, it was just.
That's the point. That's like the point.
All right, Kerri Colby. I definitely think that she wasn't a standout, but like whatever. Next.
I will. To be honest though, I feel like this improv is kind of hard. I'm not even gonna lie. Like it's hard. Like you have to try to be funny and literally make up the scenarios. So I feel like it's not the easiest thing to do. You know.
I don't know. I feel like
that's fun.
Like literally just be funny. It's not that hard.
Like I would be nervous. I would not like to do an improv. Like me personally, like I would be nervous as hell, and I would probably be in the bottom had I had to do that. So I don't know.
But they weren't improv. They had like some sort of skit.
That's what I'm saying. They had guidance. They had team effort. They came together to structure it out, but they fumbled that bag. But whatever. I
think she was improvising, but she was improvising to be hot. And it's like,
I think she but and then she wouldn't leave her hair alone. She kept messing with it. It was so.
But the wig was everything. That wig was everything.
No, the whole look was good.
Honestly, though, we'll talk later though. All right, next girl, Bosco. For me, she was humorous. Didn't really stand out. Anybody want to comment on her? No. Yes.
I didn't. Yeah, I thought she just blended in with the crowd.
Like, okay, I love Bosco, but I think I needed to do more. Lady Camden, I thought she deserved to be in the top 3 for sure. I thought she was hilarious.
I agree.
I thought she was just
not top 3, but hilarious.
I think she was. Okay, but let it be. Then there's Cornbread, who I feel deserved to be humbled. Yes, but I think Georges deserved her spot instead.
Really?
They wanted to just humble her.
Yeah.
I feel like as the weeks go by, I'm becoming less of a Cornbread fan.
I feel that way towards Kerri, actually. I don't know.
This is not a tick for tat, Raymond. I have my opinion.
Just oh my gosh.
No, meaning like, are you saying Kerri because I'm a Kerri fan?
No, first of all, I was living.
Look at this bitch. He got his claws ready. He's like, you being shady? I'll be shady right back.
Moving on, Willow Pill, I think she was hilarious.
Really, putting in that work
over her. Her makeup, the whole the bitch slur that she was with, it was hilarious. Her bit was hilarious. But okay, enough about Team Willow. Rapid fire, let's go through Team Maddie. Maddie Morphosis, I thought she was funny, not a standout though. Your thoughts?
I think it was funny.
I thought she was funny,
but like you said, like not a standout.
Like definitely safe.
Yeah.
Then Deja Sky, I thought she was hilarious. I definitely think she was hilarious, but I don't think she deserved the top.
Really? Well,
I'll unpack that later.
I thought she was funny as hell. Like every single shot, I was just like, whoa.
She was hilarious, yes, but I just we'll unpack it later. Diabetes, I thought she was hilarious. I thought they definitely robbed her.
Really? I mean, I think it was glad to see her do like a little better and maybe be in her element in terms of comedy after being, kind of like in the bottom and having a rough start.
Yes.
So it was good to see her like, be in a positive light, if you want to call it that.
Just getting the spotlight, period.
Yeah, like, it just basically have something positive finally to say about her.
Yeah, no, she was good. I think she was really good. I liked her performance.
Backhanded.
Still don't see a winner, but
ooh.
Okay.
On to the next. Orion Story. I literally do not even remember her in it. What did she do? What was her bit?
I just wish she would just go home already.
I couldn't even tell you.
I love the padding. She knows how to pad the fuck out of herself.
Yeah, I'll give her that much. But I don't like her drag look. It gives me very much like, I don't know, she reminds me of Amy Winehouse.
It reminds me of like Bella from Twilight if she were to do drag.
Ew.
And I want to like Orion Story.
That what was that?
I want to like Orion's story, but
I know.
I don't.
I'm hoping next week that she definitely kicks it up. I'm hoping that, you know, she gets herself together. Then there was Miss Alyssa Hunter.
Puerto Rico.
You look.
You know what? I
Oh,
also
yeah.
am tired of the Puerto Rican queens, like not speaking. Child, let me retract that statement.
Enough Spanish for you? Like, you're from Puerto Rico. Speak Puerto Rican.
No, my point is like no. But it's like stop using the excuse of the language barrier. I'm like a little tired of that.
yeah, but
Yeah,
like,
I
even though
think-
it's on Drag Race Brazil, the fuck are we gonna talk about? Like that's a little challenging. But to come on here and use it as an excuse, it's like, girl, you know what you signed up for. Like
That's my
Yeah,
point.
yeah.
And I like
But,
don't always rely on comedy. Like the other one that I forget her name.
Alexis
You know, she
Mateo always eats too. Like, wow, All Stars 5, she did amazing. So I don't want to hear it. Come on now.
Act the fool, girl.
Better, you know?
That quote is so hilarious to me.
and then
Not the knock at the door.
that's Zaddy.
Like, I'm busy right now. So then we have Miss Alyssa. I mean, not Miss Alyssa, excuse me. Angeria Perrasss Van Marcos. I am obsessed. She ate. She's hilarious. And
Yeah, she did really good. And I think she's just a funny person in general. So I
Without
feel like
trying.
this was like she was really in her niche here.
yeah. So if you had to go with the team, who do you think collectively gave the best super tease?
Hold on. I want to see. I had a breakdown of like who was on whose team.
It's
If you look on the screen, it's right here, baby.
Oh yes, right.
I
don't-
think Team Maddie, they had a cleaner concept. I think everything tied in together. It makes sense for me.
Oh, you're talking about in that sense. Okay. Yeah, then I
how to ruin it when he's like, you're gonna lip sync for your life against me. That one had me kikiing. So. And then that was Maddie.
That was funny. I thought that was good. Yeah. So 1 point for Maddie. What do you say, Eli?
I think I'm gonna have to vote. Even though I like the contenders on Willow's team, I'm gonna have to maybe go with Team Maddie as well. And I would have really probably never thought I'd say those words, but you know, it's first time for everything.
And Edward, who do you say?
Team Maddie as well.
Okay, so
We're Team Maddie.
ding, ding, ding. Let's hope Wellington
We just
goes
want to be on
to
Angeria's team.
just disown him, you know. Okay, so then they go onto the floor, the runway, the catwalk, and then it is Night of 1,000 JLos.
Oh,
I
this.
love when they do this. I think also in the past there will always be repeats, but I think this moving forward, they're like, send me your mother effing looks, no motherfucking repeats. Let's get it together, because no one repeated anything, which is super surprising.
Have they done Night of 1,000 Jails before? Or just like the first time?
No, I'm telling you the budget, the clearances that they're paying to play these songs.
Yeah, but no, I wish they would have had JLo as a guest, as like an in-person guest judge.
Yeah.
Girl,
Like you guys honored her.
budget.
Like
We have budget.
it ain't that much of a budget.
We can afford a Zoom call.
Right, exactly.
What was
That
that?
was like those.
She was shooting that new movie that's coming out called Marry Me, coming out February.
So I think it was a
not
two-way
sponsored by
street.
JLo.
I think it was a two-way street where she was like, yo, I need to promote this movie. I mean, it's
Right, yeah.
Because
Yeah,
every
but
2
other
seconds, it
gays
was like,
wanna go see
marry
that
me,
movie?
marry me, they pass it out, whatever. Okay, so the girls come through. And first we have Miss Angeria Van Michaels.
Yes. Face check.
Yes,
I like.
check.
I feel like her face looks great. Her body looks great. Like the dress itself is like really nice.
I love this. The only thing I
bullets
don't
look
like
good.
is they don't show this picture that we're showing on the screen doesn't have a picture of the back of it, but the way that she sewed it looked as if like she sewed it from the outside instead of sewing it from the inside. So you see like this really weird ridge in the back. I also don't like how thick this is. In the original picture, it was like one little like it was the chain from Twilight. Not Twilight. What am I saying? What's that
Something like
movie?
Bella?
No, what's that movie that Titanic? The movie from the jewel from the Titanic. She had that on. But they need to hide the breastplate, but whatever. But I like it. I think she looks beautiful. I think very elegant, and she gave. Do
I
we
like
agree?
it. Yes, 100,
I like the
1000%. Oh my god.
Then we have like, I don't even like know how to express this. Miss Deja Sky.
Deja bye.
Deja
To go bye because I'm not.
Now, the reason why I said that she didn't deserve the top placement was because of this. The original looks nothing like this. First of all, it's a print on the cape. Second of all, the bodysuit is not gold, and she didn't even try to stone anything. It just looks like no. I was so disappointed.
Yeah, they really did let her get by with this one, because even I think Ross was like that he'd want to see it on JLo or something like that, and I was like, I didn't live for it.
We tried it. Yeah, I would like to see it on JLo. JLo will look at this and be like, girl, JLo did not repost this. I'll tell you that much. She reposted the girls and she did not.
Oh my god.
So this was a boot for me. I'm sorry.
For me too. Add me to that.
I just wasn't feeling it.
2 boots.
Then we have the girl who deserved a bottom placement more because of this.
I didn't like the color.
Please don't introduce her as with that negative statement.
Welcome to the floor, Miss Georges. I will say
Why
that
didn't you like this?
she tried to sell the fuck out of it doing
dancing on that catwalk.
Dancing, doing let's get loud, trying to twirl. And I'm like, baby, no. Okay, this is like a PSA to everyone. Don't try to do a nude illusion and it not be an illusion or the proper nude tone for you, baby. You have the money because the hair you've been bringing to the floor so far, that is a pretty penny. Why are you sitting here? And at first, when she did the whole her first look, when she first came to the floor, let me see if I can find it. I can't remember when she was first here. She first came to the floor and she had the same type of thing looking on. I was like, girl, I thought it was just because like whatever, like she tried, maybe it was supposed to go for the look. But no, now that you did this, you really don't know your proper shade and you keep doing these nude illusions that don't look nude. And this just looked so bad. I hated it. Hated it.
Yeah, I think we need to leave nude illusions in like last year because you're right, the skin tone doesn't match. It's like for that, just wear the fucking beads over your body then.
Right.
Like it would be more sexy. I mean, I don't know if that's gonna be a little more like, too much, but I feel like if you're gonna go do it, just go all the way with it.
Yeah, the look would have looked hot if it gave illusion, but
exactly. So I feel like this should have placed her in the bottom, but whatever. Then we have Miss Jasmine Kennedy.
I wish it was longer though, a tad bit longer.
I don't like the way that the bottom portion of the dress kind of flops oddly because it looks like there's something under, and then it's sitting over, so it creates this weird like shape. So as she was walking, I was very bothered by it. Nonetheless, the face looks great. I love that she was able to achieve an ombre and it was stoned from head to toe. So not angry at it.
Deserves to be safe.
No, she looks good. I give it to her.
She's pretty. Then we have Miss Lady Camden. I think she looks so good in this, but it's not the reference that was provided.
Yeah.
Right.
JLo had orange.
Served.
Excuse me.
I expected more from Lady Camden.
She looks cute though. I do like this pink 2-piece getup she had, but it wasn't.
That's why I didn't vote for her in the Final Fantasy Child. The fantasy
Drag Race League. Yeah, no, she whatever. It's safe.
It was cute, but
oh my lord.
Oof.
I'm such a fan of this. Queen's luck tonight.
Wait, I cannot trust you because you're saying gorgeous looks bad and giving this like cred. I can't.
Did you guys see the Super Bowl? This is literally what. I love it because she did the assignment.
Look at the face.
I don't like the face. I will say the face.
Chop the head off and maybe.
And then at
off
that,
with her head. I don't
like,
know. I just liked it. I will say that maybe if she was padded, the chaps wouldn't be as loose on the sides. But I thought that she understood the assignment, and I thought she looked sexy in it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I do like the boots. I feel like they elongate her body. I like everything from the shoulders down.
Just
Like,
off with her.
Maybe matter of fact, just the collarbone. Yeah, we'll go with the collarbone.
Like it's a chop at the head up, but everything else.
Shantae, you stay from the shoulders down. The head sashay away.
But now
Is
this
this-
next monster, Maddie Morphosis.
J-Lo never looked like this or dressed like this. So like, where is this from?
What bothers me is
from
that
the let's get loud.
what I don't like is the way that it fits her body. I wish that it was tighter. The pea coat that she's wearing in reference to this JLo look, it just looks big on her. It looks like she's being swallowed up by it. I feel like it's just everything is too heavy for her. And the fact that it's all white, you can't really see the dimensions in what she's wearing.
Right.
So it
Or
just
any-
all looks like
yeah.
one big old white cloth that she has on. And I think she did wrong by that.
Pedestrian walking the streets of New York.
Like she needs to go. And then also when Maddie Morphosis walks the runway, she's a dude on the runway.
A dude
Like-
on the runway.
You need to see her runway walk. Like you can tell that okay, they just put this girl in heels yesterday.
Right.
Because
She ain't no Georges.
like oh
Georges don't-
moving on. Next we have Miss Willow Pale.
everything.
Oh, gorgeous.
Rock.
Gorgeous. She ate the reference down, like looked exactly like it. I didn't like her wig though. I felt like her wig was a mess. Her hairs were just like, I think she just took it out of the bag and was like, oh, child, let me comb this real quick. And then put it on her head.
From Amazon.
From Amazon, so synthetic. I don't know. I just didn't like how the hair was. I wish it was a little bit more crisp and fresh.
I think the texture, like it does look synthetic, but if it was that good, it would be a
Comb
good
it, baby.
I don't know.
Then
I'm very
we
torn.
have-
I don't know.
Miss Bosco. First of all, I want to know, was these like balloons that she had on
Water balloons.
on water balloons that she just like,
Or, like, potatoes.
in her chest? Because these boobs were so weird. And also, I didn't like the fact that she didn't pad for this
Mhm.
challenge. I can get it. You could be a queen that doesn't pad, but if the runway or the challenge calls for something, then it's not about you taking your take on it. It's like, yes, take your take on it, but also give it what it deserves. And JLo's ass is like, she has that shit in shirt. How dare you
Right.
not give homage to that? That's like what JLo was about. So I was just very upset that she didn't do that. And also in regards to the reference, it just didn't give.
Yeah, I think padding would have definitely benefited Bosco, but I said this last week also where stop relying on that damn body. And it's like,
Mhm.
she looks good in it. It's not that she looks bad, but again, to take it that step further to just show the judges, like, you're here to win, the challenge.
You're a contender. I agree. So yeah, I wasn't crazy about it. And also the material is very cheap. So sorry, baby. Then we have Miss Orion's story.
Let's talk about this.
Here we go with the nude again. Although,
I will say that at least her nude looks a little bit more her shape.
Yeah, but this didn't look nothing like the dress that it was supposed to be.
Nothing like the dress. Also, I couldn't tell like the pattern of the stoning, if it was supposed to be like veins or like roots of a
Right.
tree.
I thought it was
circulatory system.
Just the nervous system. I'm just like, girl, what did
Not a
you
tree.
right?
She's trying to be
It's like,
sexy.
I don't know. But one thing about Orion is that she knows how to pad. Look at this padding. Look at the body. Look at the silhouette.
She's like Iggy Azalea with that body too.
Oh, she looks so good. She looks so good, but
Yeah, but now let's talk about the neck up.
what is this?
The wig is a mess.
Also, this wig, this hairline, very clockable. Come on, baby. I just don't get it. We are.
She looks like a mannequin, I think. Like, you know those the heads that the girls do like in the beautician school?
Like at
That's what
Easy
this bitch looks like.
$10 spot.
This is
Right.
not the way.
Damn, Orion Tony is just, I don't know. I have high hopes for her though. I think she's just-
Buy onion ring.
I know.
You do not like that. No.
Girl.
Then we have Miss Cornbread, the snack jetée.
She deserves to go home for this look. Her hair is. She deserves to go home.
I'm getting a little nervous for cornbread because I'm like, okay, is this like an accident, or are you genuinely doing this? Because
Raymond, every week is like an accident. I feel
this is the second week that her hair was flat.
Yeah.
So I'm like, girl, what is going on?
I don't like her makeup either, to be honest.
I don't know. I think for her to take a reference from a skinny woman and then make it into her own, I think she did it very well. I think the reference, very on point. But certain things I don't like about it. One, the hair. Two, I wish that this furry part was a little bit lower, started a little bit like on the trail, not that high up.
Yeah.
And I also wish that some of this kind of fit her a little bit tighter. I don't know. I don't hate it. Like, I think
some tweaks and edits.
Yes, I think this look is better than George's, in my opinion.
I could.
I can disagree.
Well, we agree.
Yeah, because that nude illusion really is
not it at all. But next we have, I still don't believe it, but Miss Kerri Colby. Oh my God, like, she's gorgeous. She's beautiful. She's a model. Looks like I forgot the reference. Linda Evangelista. But it's just like, girl, I don't know. I'm just over her because it's like, how can you put so much detail into like... Also, let me backtrack myself a little bit.
Yeah.
There wasn't much thought into this. It was more like, can I get that dress? Thank you. And she won.
Right, and she thought she was gonna win just because she had J-Lo's
dress.
It's not just any regular dress. This is also...
Can we like fact check that? Like, make sure she's on the truth?
Google images.
Right, like, she thought she was gonna win, and the bitch wound up almost going home. Like, I would have been mad. Like, just take the dress back. She's like, I don't even want this shit no more.
I hope she kept her receipt because...
Right, like, she better like borrow that. She had to borrow or like rent the runway.
Absolutely,
and shit like that.
But it looked amazing. I think she rocked it on the runway.
No, she looks so good. She looks like amazing.
Was it enough to save her after her performance? I don't think so much, but she did own it.
We will unpack that. But so I read online that she has a friend who has a connect that had the dress and was like, can I literally borrow that? And she was able to borrow it for the runway, but she had to return it. Well, I didn't like was that you can clock her tucking panties sometimes when she walked. So I was like,
she still got a thing to tuck, Raymond, at the end of the day, chair.
Which is fine, but I feel like I just didn't
actually,
the edges.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Has she like done like assignment surgery?
I don't know if she got like the reconstructive surgery done yet, but nonetheless, the panties that she has under, you can clock and see.
Right.
And that bothered me. So when she was walking, I'm like, what is this
Talk about it.
thing? Again, you want to do Luda
Simon.
Get your...
Not here to play.
Whatever. But
wait, maybe the problem is there's no nude for like different skin tones.
False. Because there are queens on other seasons who have been able to get their shade. I think it takes you to actually look and take... Okay, I'm pretty sure, like, I'm also definitely being small-minded in regards to this, but I'm here to tell y'all, like, it doesn't look that good, honestly. So maybe, like, fuck the nude illusion. Do the real thing. Like, stone your body at this point. Or don't wear any panties. Like, I just don't know. This is just not giving. But nonetheless, I will say she looks beautiful.
And it was an iconic look. Like, someone had to do this look.
I loved her heels. I loved her hair and makeup. It's just kind of like, I'm getting tired of her because I'm just like, why do I need to wait for you to get on the runway for me to like you again?
I don't think she has any substance. Like, as like, it just look. No, and I'm a fan of her, but I feel like she doesn't bring personality. You know what I mean? Like, she's just a cute face, and that's it.
And
sorry.
I want to see more. I want to see more.
Harry, please. Before she
doesn't deserve to go home anytime soon, but she needs to step up.
I don't know. Well, according to this episode, she did.
Like, she's gonna make a top 5.
Well, I don't know about that. I have my own reservations of her, but I'm not gonna say anything until next episode because I can go in and I don't know. I just don't know about her. But nonetheless, our Puerto Rican queen, Miss Alyssa Hunter, I lived for this until she took it off.
Agreed.
Right.
I
Right.
For the suit situation that she took the jacket off and then this corset, and I was like, okay, the corset's cute, but you were looking stunting with it closed.
Stunting, hunty.
Button it up, wrap it up in toilet paper, and then the escalator. I just want this Tuxedo. But I still think she looked gorgeous. I love the touch of red on her lips.
More of a Madonna feel, Evie Queen. But
no, yeah, she was definitely giving the fantasy. But nonetheless, push came to shove, and Miss Angeria Van Michaels won the $5,000 cash prize. I believe that Angeria is now at
12,500.
Right? $12,500.
wow.
She a rich bitch.
Like,
she like three dresses off with that probably.
I cannot believe it. Like at this point, she didn't even need to win. At this point, because she got it already. Oh my gosh. And then our bottom two was Alyssa Hunter and Miss Kerri Colby. Do we agree?
It had me gagged, y'all. I was like, hold on. This is not a combination I expected because you're rooting for both of them, you know?
Yeah, this was a rough one for me. I didn't know who to root for.
I don't think Alyssa deserves to be at the bottom.
I'm telling you, it should have been Georges versus Alyssa. And I would have been just as shook, but I think I would have been okay because I think Georges would have put up more of a fight than what Kerri did. I think Kerri should have went home based off this lip sync. She did not lip sync for her life.
I'm not ripping up this dress.
Yeah, literally that. I think the thing was that she had that dress on. She didn't expect to be in the bottom. So she was like, okay, first of all, I need to return this $1 million dress. I'm not about to do a split or a cartwheel or nothing. So I think she was riding on that a lot. And that's why Rue gave her the benefit of the doubt. It was like, you know what? You're gorgeous. And they tried to push that whole Alyssa Hunter's gun not working. I feel like they try to push that to
that's why you went home, bitch.
Well,
I think that's why she went home.
If Alyssa would have just kind of owned that moment on the stage when the gun didn't work.
But
then...
if that's the thing that makes me mad too about it is that production could have easily cut that part out and then all of a sudden just cut to her doing a twirl with the money in the air. Yeah, we would have never seen that whole gun situation because she was like, oh, it's not working. Let me open this bitch up. And she threw it up and did a twirl and then she kept moving.
Right. So they're kind of like manipulating your like.
They definitely tried because even I feel like production was like, I don't even know how to produce this in a way.
Yeah.
That the public will know that
I thought everyone was gonna go more crazy because I think that Kerri should have gone home too based off the lip sync. And then everyone was just kind of like, okay. Like, yeah, this is what just happened. And I'm like,
because what can people do? I mean, I'm wondering next episode.
Talk shit at least.
Well, at the pit stop, Monet Exchange and Laganja Estranja hosted it, and they talked about the lip sync, and they were like, "Girl, look, when I was looking at that, I thought Alyssa Hunter won that, but that's all they could say." They were like, "But we're not RuPaul. He makes it whatever." But I'm like, "No, what do you mean you're not RuPaul? That's crazy to me that he did that to her." I feel like if anything, what they could have done if they wanted Kerri to be her so bad was give her the golden one. Like they should. I'm pretty sure they have an extra golden one for sure in case some shit happens. They're like, open this bitch.
I don't think they care about Alyssa that much though.
They don't.
I think we care more about her than they do.
Well,
I also think that it was
storyline now. Her dad's gay, pageant mom.
Yeah.
And they're like, all right, beat it, queen.
Right. Thank you for giving us that. And I also think it's harder for them to use Alyssa's like, what is it called? Those not testimonials. Confessionals, because sometimes when she talks, I'm just like, okay, I also like don't really quite understand your take on this. And like she doesn't have that much personality when she's in her confessionals either. She just says something and it's just like, oh, I like I don't really get what you're trying to get at here. So I feel like they were also just like, okay, it's hard to even like film with her. She doesn't really give anyway. So
right.
Just let her go. And then Kerri gives that drama. So nonetheless, I think Alyssa was robbed. She tried to get that golden ticket. She opened it and wah, wah.
It's just chocolate.
I know, like that's like the shittiest moment ever, I feel.
It's the worst.
It's just chocolate.
It's just chocolate. I wonder who's gonna have this shit too.
I don't know.
Ooh,
I
we
hope
should-
it's somebody like worthwhile.
I'm sure they're gonna give it to somebody who
Like if Orion has it or Daya, like I'll be, or even Deja, I'll be like, what? Like,
what? I wouldn't be mad at that though. Probably Lady Camden has it, honestly.
ooh, that would make me happy.
All right,
Lady
so
Camden.
I'm gonna be mad at that.
let's
yeah.
spitfire real quick. Give our Shantae and sachets of the week right before we get on out of here. So Willow Pill, she's getting my Shantae.
And your sachet?
And my sachet is Kerri Colby. I'm sorry. I think she should have went home.
Okay.
I think my Shantae would probably.
Can I take mine back?
be...
Oh my gosh. I want to take it back.
Yeah, please do. Please do.
Okay, my sachet is Orion's Story because I hated her nervous system dress and I don't remember her performance.
I agree with you.
I'm sorry.
I think I'm gonna have to have maybe two sachets this week. I think cornbread. I'm like, I don't know. I'm starting to
Problematic.
think she should go home. Like I'm getting tired of like the personality, like the eyes. It's like it's funny and stuff like that, but I want to see more. And like the looks, I feel like the looks have been looking consistently cheap, and the makeup hasn't really been that great, and the hair has been like beauty supply store hair.
She came kind of like heavy foot on the gas and like slowly getting on E.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like.
And who's your other one you said?
And who else was I gonna say? I also Deja Sky. Like, I'm not a huge fan.
I liked her acting challenge. So I'm like,
I would have gave her my Shantae.
I the thing is,
wow. Shantae.
Like,
yeah. She really impressed me because think about it. She was with a whole bunch of big personalities and people that are easy to like kind of quote unquote like fall in love with and be like, oh my god, I like this person. And her and Diabetes, not that I'm saying they're forgetful, but I do forget about them because like Georges is like you have that image, you know, you have what you think of. Like Kerri, you know, Kerri, we're like who Kerri is, cornbread, and like so on and so forth, Willow Pill. But Dia and Deja have been like, all right, like where do you fall at as a like who you are,
right. I get what you're saying,
and I got to see that this challenge, so that's why I say Shantae, and I agree with Orion's Story for the sachet because the nervous system dress was just not it. Give me the nerves,
the nerve to wear that. Eli, who was your Shantae?
I think my Shantae. Let me look over this listy. I don't know. I really like Angeria's dress, to be quite honest. And as like cliche as that is, I thought it was really good, and I think she really definitely deserved it. I like it. She looks different. She has a different look to her, and you know, I was thinking before, I'm like, do I like that the tattoo's there? Like, should she have covered it? But I don't know. I like her look. I like her personality. I think that she does extremely well, and she doesn't like walk around like, you know, cocky. I feel like, you know, she's a well-rounded person, and I like that. I like that about her.
Oh my gosh! Before we end off, I was gonna ask you girls, if you were going to choose an iconic J-Lo look, what would you have done?
Okay, that's really fun. I have to look it up though. Like I have to look up because I don't know if I have one off the top of my head.
Okay, what I do, I would have done, I would have like paid homage to her character that she played in El Cantante, because I feel like she did so good. No, El Cantante.
No, I'm kidding.
Oh,
I don't know what that is. I'm just teasing.
It's a movie that she did with Mark Anthony. It was based off Hector Lavoe's life. So they like did like a whole thing. Oh my gosh, she looked so good there. So I would have done like a scene for that.
I'm absolutely doing her Jenny from the Block look.
Right, I couldn't believe no one did that.
Cargo pants with the like little hat.
I can't believe no one did that.
Tim high heel boots.
Right. Oh my god.
Yeah, true that.
Don't be fooled by the racks that I got.
Hey, that would have been such. I can't believe no one did that. I wonder why no one did that.
Also, can we just? I didn't. Also, like the lip sync song. I feel like out of all the JLo songs, they chose that song.
The copyrights.
But they don't have any. They don't have any JLo song at all. Then,
like, no, at this point, we just can't even do nothing.
Like damn, all they could afford was like that little, you know that
They could have
that
done.
web-
Let's
Hey, my
something.
something, child.
I don't know. I don't know what JLo look I would do. I think I might like do one of her like. I don't know. I don't want. I like see. That's why I kind of like Willow's idea because it wasn't super like sexy. It was kind of different and unexpected,
Okay.
and that's why I kind of liked it. And I feel like I would go for something like that too.
Okay.
I think
That
All
one
right.
too.
That works.
a little pink sweatsuit like in the I'm Real video or something. I don't know. Something like different.
Oh
Ooh.
yes. Okay. That's good. Yeah, that's cute.
Or
Oh, no.
I literally had to Google it. There's another look that I like. Oh, you know that video she has with LL Cool J when she's like in the snow and she has like that like little fur hat, like something cute. Like I don't know,
I
something
can't believe
different.
they didn't do any of that.
Something cute.
Something cute. I see the sign. Well, ladies, that is a wrap. Oh my gosh. This is getting more and more intense. I'm super excited to see what the queens are going to be bringing to the table. I think this episode is like making it even more real that people are getting eliminated. So
Right.
I feel like they all have a fire under their assholes. So
Ooh.
let's see what the queens give. And as you all know, this has been the tea, and you decide the shade. Bye, ladies. See you
Bye,
next
guys.
time. Check the tuck.